Okay, this is question 5F from your homework Friday night, lesson 2.1. It says to expand and simplify. So, first thing we need to deal with is, according to BEDMAS, we would deal with inside the brackets. So I look inside of all of these brackets, and none of these are like terms. There's either a constant and a variable put together, so I can't combine the two. So I can't deal anything. Oh, hold on, Riley. Okay, so we looked inside the brackets. We weren't able to simplify. So the next step is our exponents. These exponents mean we're multiplying the base times itself twice. So I don't bring the exponent into the equation. That's not what I do. That's supposed to be like a not sign. Okay? That's not what I do. I need to repeat the base twice and FOIL it. So what that's going to read is 2x plus 5 times 2x plus 5 plus 2x minus 5 times 2x minus 5. So we repeat the base, and then 2x minus 5, 2x plus 5. It's a long question. There's a lot to do. Next, I'm going to show you the rainbow style of distributing. So we take the first term and multiply by both terms in the next equation. So we end up with 4x squared. That's 2x times 2x. 2x times 5 is 10x. Then I multiply 5 times 2x and 5.
So smart, Chris.
So we get plus 10x plus 25. Plus, then we're going to FOIL the next one. This one's a little different. We're going to get 4x squared, multiplied the first terms. Then we do 2x times negative 5, so negative 10x. Negative 5 times 2, negative 10x, plus 25. That's negative 5 times negative 5. And finally, oh man, okay, I'm going to just rewrite that because I don't know if I can fit it. We'll do it after. There we go. Let's simplify what we got. This becomes 4x squared plus 20x plus 25. The next bracket becomes 4x squared minus 20x plus 25. Oh, thank you. Sorry, there's supposed to be an x there. And finally, the last bracket, 2x times 2x, so minus 4x squared, 2x times positive 5 plus 10x, negative 5 times 2x minus 10x, and negative 5 times positive 5 is negative 25. That's a huge question. Definitely does. Okay. So, now what we've done with this, we have to look in front of the brackets because we have to technically distribute the sign in front of the brackets. Now, if there's nothing here, we assume it's positive. And a positive won't change the brackets. So for the first bracket, I can just drop the brackets on the outside. Won't change anything. Same with the second one because there's a positive sign. This negative sign, when we distribute it, is going to flip all of the signs of the numbers inside. So I'm going to rewrite the first terms without the brackets. We get 4x squared plus 20x plus 25 plus 4x squared minus 20x plus 25. Now, this becomes negative 4x because we apply the negative. Now, here we have positive 10, minus 10. They cancel each other out. And the negative times the negative 25 becomes positive 25. Then I collect my like terms, all my squared terms, all my variables with one exponent, and all of our constant terms. So, I'll do them in red first. We get 4x squared plus 4x squared is 8x squared, minus 4x squared is 4x squared. Our blue one, 20x, or positive 20x minus 20x, cancel each other out, becomes 0. Alright, so we've done the red ones and the blue ones. And finally green, 25 plus 25 minus 20, oh no, plus again. 75. plus 75. So that's what it simplifies to. 4x squared plus 75. Question 10b asks you to find the area of this shape. This is an irregular shape. So what you actually had to do is you had to cut it into 3 different shapes. Shape 1 is this triangle. Shape 2 we'll call this triangle. And shape 3 we'll call this triangle. Okay, so we have 2 triangles in a square. First of all, to find, we need to know the formulas for a triangle and a square. So the area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 times the base times the height of the triangle. The area of a square is just base times height. Okay? Or length times width. Okay? Mine's vertical, so we call it base times height. Same thing. Okay, so first off, I'm going to find the area of the square. I know that this is the base, x plus 1, and my height is 2x minus 1. So my base being x plus 1, and my height being 2x minus 1, I need to find a simplified base. So I just need to FOIL or distribute this question. So the reason the bottom is not the base of the square is because the square technically ends here. These 2 points are the bases of the triangles. Okay? So I'm going to quickly FOIL that part. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times negative 1 is negative x. 1 times 2x is positive 2x. And 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. When we simplify this, we find that the area becomes plus x. Okay, next thing we have to solve are the triangles. This is the tricky part of the question. This is the entire length. Now, we're no longer dealing with this square in the middle. So I'm actually going to subtract this amount, the base of the square, from the total base of the object. Okay? So I get 3x plus 1 subtracted by x plus 1. Remember our distributive rule, if we have a negative in front of the brackets, I have to apply it in the brackets. So I get 3x plus 1 minus x minus 1. Simplify, so collect our like terms. 3x minus x is 2x. 1 plus negative 1 is 0. So both of these bases together, this is together, they're going to equal 2x. So how much is each base? It will just be the distance of x. So each base of the triangle is just x. So I will be substituting x in for the base, and the height of the triangle is right there. So we use that same formula we had before. Area of a triangle is equal to 1/2. The base is x, and the height was 2x minus 1. And we need to distribute. I'll distribute the x in first. So we get 1/2 times 2x squared minus x. And then we distribute the half. This becomes x squared minus a half x. Think about that for a second. So this is the area of a triangle. That's only the area of one of the triangles. I need to multiply that by 2. So our x squared minus 1/2 x. I need to multiply it by 2 to get the area of both triangles. And guess what? It just takes us back to that there. We get 2x squared minus x. Finally, the last part. They wanted the area of the entire shape? Yes. So I take this, 2x squared plus x minus 1.
My assist. Good joke, man.
Plus 2x squared minus x. That was the area of the triangles, the 2 triangles, plus the area of the circle. Got us our total area. Sorry, square. I've said that several times for circle, eh? Alright, so now we just got to simplify terms. 2x squared plus x minus 1 plus 2x squared minus x. The area of this entire shape, 4x squared.
Minus 1.
These cancel out, minus 1. Area of that shape is 4x squared minus 1. Another large question. It's the pizza question. Circular pizza has a radius of x. So the diagram looks like this. Our radius is x. Very first question says to write an expression for the area of a pizza. Area of a circle. So area circle, not with an S, with a C. Pi r squared. Because our radius is x, the area of our circle will be pi x squared. That's A. I'll do B and C.
Isn't the square symbol supposed to be outside the bracket?
Can be, doesn't have to be. Okay?
Isn't that different then, sir?
Okay, you're right. Keep it outside. For one term, it's fine. For several terms, it does make a difference. Okay? Write an expression for the area of a pizza with a radius that is 5 centimeters longer. So we need a circle with a radius 5 centimeters longer. So we have to make an expression for the radius. The new radius will be what, Dominic?
Pi x plus 5 squared.
Okay, yeah. So the radius of the new circle will be x plus 5. And when we go to put it into our area formula, is equal to pi x plus 5 squared. But they'll want us to expand this. So it becomes pi x plus 5 times x plus 5. I'm going to do this in my head quickly for you guys. X squared plus 10x plus 25. Okay? And then technically we can distribute the pi if we want. So for the final part of the question, C, they now ask how much greater is the second area? Write the difference as a simplified expression. So our first expression of our second circle, so we'll call this our second circle. Here's our area. The area is pi x squared plus 10x plus 25. And we need to subtract our first circle's area, which was pi x squared. In order to do that, imagine the pi is like a coefficient. It's some number. Okay? So I'm going to distribute the pi.
Isn't pi 414?
Yeah, but we're going to leave it as symbol. We get pi x squared plus pi 10x plus pi 25 minus pi x squared. And if you notice, pi x squared negative and positive will cancel each other out. So our simplified expression, pi 10x.
You distributed the pi throughout the whole bracket.
Yes, I go.
Yeah, I just distributed the pi, which can be written like this.
Distributed the pie.